What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and some really interesting new claims have been unearthed. And what is a huge advantage to Johnny's team in terms of him having the week off, because the internet is doing what the internet does. It is sleuthing. Now, in some cases, things are created. In other cases, things are absolutely true. And picking through it is what I try to do on this channel. I know it annoys people that I try to remain somewhat objective, even though Amber makes it very hard to do so. Of course, to be clear, I believe he was defamed. I believe that he should win this lawsuit and get paid every penny of that $50 million. I hope he does. But interesting new facts about the new person hired to run the PR team for Amber after a torrent of bad headlines. Looks like they're a little bit of a creep. You're going to want to put on some sort of protection before seeing all of this. Check this out. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, BlueBlocks. If you're worried about any of the potential dangers or side effects of EMF radiation, which comes from a lot of things that we use, whether it's our headphones, our laptops, or our phones, BlueBlocks has a solution for you. They have EMF protection air tubes for earphones, laptop mats for laptops, a sticker to protect EMF coming from your cell phones. There's even an EMF protection hat and beanie. BlueBlocks also offers other wellness solutions to combat current day problems such as blue light glasses, 100% blackout sleep masks, red light therapy. BlueBlocks ships worldwide in rapid time. Go to blueblocks.com/thequartering and use promo code thequartering to save 20%. That's blueblocks.com/thequartering, BLUBLOX.com/thequartering to save. Now, if you remember back in early May, that Amber fired her PR team days before she was set to testify after a torrent of bad headlines. A move that I was soundly thrashed for saying was productive. Now, whether or not you believe, the jury believes this stuff, okay, that's different, but there absolutely was a torrent of pro-Amber headlines that happened almost immediately after this, including ones from the New York Post. She was so upset over the coverage she's been getting with her court battle, she abruptly switched to a new PR team ahead of her highly anticipated testimony. The Aquaman actress ditched crisis PR firm Precision Strategies on Thursday after getting frustrated with the press she'd received since her defamation trial kicked off. She doesn't like bad headlines, a source noted. Amber said she was frustrated with her story not being told effectively. Too many of those pesky facts getting out there, right? So she switches to a company called David Shane, okay? Shane Communications. You see this? It's really nothing going on this website. It looks like it's been completely scrubbed. But this is it, Shane Communications. There's literally nothing on this website. There's nothing to read or see. I went to look for David R. Shane on Twitter and found that he had deactivated his Twitter account. Now, Twitter is reporting that this happened after some breaking news last night. I can't confirm when he went private or, deactivated his account, but what I can show is the evidence that I think people are saying why. You see, say hello to Amber's brave new PR man, everyone, and ask him questions. He probably needs a shoulder to cry on. After Dr. Hughes frames this as something as only women suffer. Hi, David. This is back on May 3rd. Now you can see the PR guy actually did some very bad things. If we look at this, again, all these are screenshots. But back on May, you can see that basically all the pressure from pro-Johnny people on Twitter led to it, apparently. But it looks like here's some pictures. Screenshot of post shared to Facebook group. This is back in 2018. I met this man on the dating app Raya. He took me out on 2 dates and tried to take complete advantage of me in his condo in West Hollywood. He basically insinuated that I owed him for the dates he brought me on. When I said no to most of the things he asked me to do, he kicked me out. His name is David Shane. He seems to be someone who does this thing to a lot of women on this app. And then this person, quote, she told me on the second date he was noticeably rushing through their dinner, drinking just as heavily, but appeared more agitated and seemed to be in a hurry. After dinner, when she agreed to go back to his condo in West Hollywood, he became instantly aggressive towards her, and initiating some spicy activities, insinuating that she owed it to him because of the 2 luxurious dinners he paid for. She said at one point, while they were sitting on his couch, he even grabbed her head and pushed it forcibly down. When she resisted, he got mad and told her he would just call her an effing Uber. Interesting. Again, screenshots. We have to be, I know that people want to believe everything immediately. I'm just reporting what's out there. You see this late last night. I think Dearest Dave might need some crisis PR management. You see here, the website has been scrubbed, and you see the Twitter account is gone. You see, is this related to this? I couldn't access Reddit. Someone who has more details. This says, Amber's new PR manager, David Shane, who's the one who's been talking to the cameraman and passing notes to her attorney, has been accused of being terrible with women he meets on dating apps. And you see more screenshots. Well, I took you to Nobu. Well, apparently that's a fancy restaurant. I don't know. I mean, I've heard of it. I don't care. Paying enormous amounts of money for food quite possibly might be the worst use of your money, other than literally burning it, but whatever. H tells me this experience with DS, apparently him, is one of the many reasons she ended up moving out of LA. It was the last straw for her as a young single woman jaded by this experience with dating. By January, she packed up and moved, but a year later, he reached out again. Here's some grainy text messages that says, hi, want to play tonight? It says, who the F are you? Well, David, I'll play and Venmo you. Quit texting me. Also, no, I don't know anyone who can give you something at 9 p.m. Delete my number, you old AF. Call it a B. I got you deleted off Raya a long time ago, so this is a reference. As this kind of behavior is a real thing, I should have blocked you forever ago. What? That's crazy. Don't play dumb. You idiot. You have no idea. I have no idea why you're texting me. Again. Screenshots. Okay? I'm not saying they're real. I'm not saying they're fake, but I'm saying they're screenshots. They're not archives. They're not, the best of receipts. They exist, and no matter what, this looks very bad for Amber. Relativity ousts communications chief David Shane. People dig this up. His exit comes as Relativity struggling to emerge from Chapter 11 protection. Founder Ryan Kavanaugh. Interesting. There's a little H3 twist there. Said he had raised roughly $100 million in working capital, but in court proceedings, it was revealed that the figure he had secured was closer to $20 million. The company also brought on Kevin. Ooh, geez. Jeez. I mean, the stands on Twitter are strong. I mean, so he got fired from a job. I don't know that necessarily means anything bad, but what's interesting, it's why did he scrub his website? This is something we know he did. Like, why maybe people were, hunting down people that were on here and being mean to them online. Couldn't handle that. I don't know. But it looks like this person is at least under the watchful eye of, hashtag justice for Johnny Twitter. You see this one here. AH has been creepy PR David Shane from Shane Communications is just as bad as AH. I mean, there are some questions around these text messages, certainly. Especially saying like, why are you texting me? I don't know. I mean, maybe it was that long and that you didn't remember the number or something like that. Seems pretty spurious. but it's not, oh, here you have. So the guy in charge of reshaping a new image for and narrative for A is another big creep. Well done, Eve. Something tells me this is only the beginning. TikTokers are like deep into everybody's past. And if you just look David Shane up on Twitter, like there are massive threads. You can see AH's PR person, David Shane, apparently wiped his entire website, removed everything under the menu. Yeah. I mean, that's a true thing that I can show you that happened. You see here the Reddit for the PR. I mean, I don't know. This is obviously a pro Johnny, site or page. Here's another one. AH's new PR guy, meet David Shane. He's an effing a-hole who tries to, be creep with women. Eve Barlow, explain why a bunch of women are coming forward about your girl's PR guy being a womanizer. I mean, wouldn't that just be par for the course on in Hollywood? When legendary journalist Eve Barlow and banned from dating apps for being a creep, David Shane can't save your reputation. You are well and truly screwed. Now, maybe, if he was banned from the dating app, yikes. You can see this, H's new PR guy. You could say, this guy, David, is a predator himself. I had him kicked off the dating app Raya because he tried to force himself on people and he got angry. He's really crazy. Years later, he texted me out of nowhere asking me where to get the white powder in Hollywood and saying he would pay me in Venmo if I sent him spicy photos. I hadn't spoken to him in years. He is nuts. So there's some more, again, a screenshot, but it doesn't look good. That's for sure. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, but the red subscribe button down below, or if you're watching on Odyssey, Rumble, or BitChute, please subscribe there. Really, really appreciate it, and we'll talk to you again real soon.